Gemini, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Gemini, I'm going to be doing your reading from November 24th to the 30th. And this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, talk to me in the comments about it. In this reading, dear Gemush, I am going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. I know you want to hear this song. I know. I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know I'm a mother freaking Gemini. I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra fly. Honestly, I kind of woke up a little extra gray because it's just been raining, pouring down out here in Vegas today, yesterday, the day before. And I'm a Leo. I need the sun. I can go for a day, but for like days, it's hard. You know what I mean? But these two shall pass. So it is what it is. We're just going to embrace it. Okay, let's see what's going on for Geminis. For my twins. Oh, speaking of twins, I'm saying some sassy shit out there. Okay, so your challenge, Gemini, is the Eight of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon, followed by the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. So that's a pretty good challenge, honestly. Communication, talk about it, right? Your challenge here has a lot to do with the energy of the Eight of Wands, Gemini. This talks about some sort of an incoming news towards your way. Eight of Wands is always about communication, news, text message, phone call. And, you know, I have my own terms that I also describe them. I would say this is like the internet, right? The communication, the Wi-Fi. But it looks like there might be some sort of communication coming in towards your way, or you could be thinking about sending a message to someone else. And we are in Mercury retrograde, which is your ruling planet, and it is the planet of communication. So a lot might be happening right now. So you're just going to brace yourself, and I got your back. We're going to talk about this in a second and see why this is your challenge. In the recent past, Gemini, you have the Hermit, the Fool, and the Six of Cups. So some of you are dealing with the Virgo, Aries. I'm getting here Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For a lot of you, I do see that there was a brand new beginning, okay? Fresh start with somebody else, someone from the past maybe came back into your life. You both started over. There was this nostalgia between you and this person, a lot of love, a lot of care. You know, I feel like that this was not the first rodeo, right? This was not the first rodeo, right? So for many of you, I'm also seeing here Gemini, since you're so multifaceted and you're very curious about a lot of things in life, I just have this feeling that many of you had some sort of a spiritual awakening because of this person coming back into your life or because of this experience. You know, Six of Cups also talks about like a soulmate connection. So when I say you're very curious, it means that, you know, maybe some of you really found out more about spirituality, or started just, you know, diving deep into, you know, yourself and your sign and everything, and tarot maybe. Okay, so we're going to talk about this and clarify this in a moment. In the present moment, Gemini, you have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. In the present moment, there is a lack of communication. There is a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings, I think, that are being kind of suppressed deep down. But I do see here that someone here is holding back some sort of communication. You see the Knight of Cups is going the other way, King of Pentacles the other way, and then there is the Four of Cups. I feel like both of you are not talking to each other right now, and both of you are not happy about it. Okay, so we're going to clarify this and see what this has a lot to do with your present moment. In the near future, you have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Someone here has got to finally let go of the baggage. Somebody's got to really step up the plate, you know? And I feel like that it's just been very heavy. Someone here is realizing that for how long are you guys going to hold it like this, you know? Because it's just been very heavy. I think you and this person had some sort of a situation where there was a lack of closure or a lack of communication. And the challenge here, that's why is the Eight of Wands, which is the card of communication, action, right? Some sort of action-oriented energy. It's like almost as if for very few of you, there could be a desire to just have a closure and move on, completely, or for some of you, it's just like, let's see what, Geminis want to play with it, right? Let's see where this can go. So at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Moon, the Three of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody here that seems to be part of your destiny. And you and this individual did have a heartbreak, okay? Did have a separation here. But I feel like that whatever happened in this situation between you and this person, Gemini, it really puts you on the right path. Maybe you don't see that right now in the present moment. Some of you may see that, but I think you're going to look back and you're going to realize that everything happened for a very specific reason. And there is something here hidden with the Moon that you are wanting to find out, okay? The Moon also represents things that are maybe secretive, and, you just want to know, is this person really genuine about me? Are they really going to communicate with me? And if they do, is it coming from a genuine place? So let's clarify your challenge, Gemini, and see what the Eight of Wands here is about. Okay, so your challenge, Gemini, the Eight of Wands. Gemini, what's up with these cards? Why are they like so, you know what I'm saying? There's some sassy shit out there. What's going on? Did they get wet? I'm sorry, Gemini, hold on. Did they get wet? I mean, there's a rain in the house. Sorry, Gemini, but they feel very they feel kind of moist. You know what? I'm gonna use a different deck. I'm not gonna stop the reading, but I'm gonna use a different deck. So hold on one second, Gemini. This is not, I don't know, it's just not doing it. It's a little, this is a good deck I was using, but it's just, yes, I'm in my comfy pants, but I still serve and slay. So I'm gonna use this brand new one. How about that? I'm gonna use this brand new deck right here. Okay, so let's clarify it. Sorry, Gemini, for the inconvenience and making you wait. Okay, better. So let's see what's going on for my Geminis. What is the challenge here about? Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords, and the Three of Cups, right? There is some sort of a desire for a reconciliation. You could be dealing with the Libra also. Somebody here wants to make things right with you. There is a strong desire here for a reunion. And I know, Gemini, with all honesty, I know you're watching this. Some people may say, this is what they were saying every week, whatever, I don't care. This is a prediction I'm giving. I have so many testimonials and so many success stories that I really am unfazed and I'm unbothered what people will say. The reading repeats, whatever this and that. It happens for a lot of people. Change the self-concept, change the energy and see what happens. And I know that you're doing that. I'm just saying that, you know what I'm saying? So for a lot of you, your challenge here has a lot to do with the brand new beginning with somebody. And there is a conflict. Obviously, there might have been even a third-party situation, some sort of a conflict, might have been other people involved in this situation as well. And somebody here wants to talk. Somebody wants answers, Gemini. Okay, this person may want to have some answers. They want to talk to you. And with the Emperor, I really feel like here, you and this person have kind of grown apart from each other, but also at the same time, there is a sense of maturity. There is a sense of, I want to talk to you from the place of an emperor. I want to talk to you and communicate about, a certain topic, certain situation, have some sort of a closure from a very mature point of view, and possibly see if there could be a possibility to have a brand new beginning with you. So this is the challenge here. And again, Five of Swords showed up, very obvious. This is why the communication is coming in. And the reason why is because somebody wants to make things right with you. Okay, so let's talk about the recent past, Gemini. Let's clarify the Hermit. So the Hermit is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, and the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Gemini, this is somebody that you really saw yourself being happy with the Sun being at the bottom of the deck. I feel like in the recent past, for many of you, The person that you were dealing with the Queen of Cups looking the other way, this person was holding communication back from you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly an earth sign, fire sign. This person was holding communication back from you, and what you really wanted was to have a stable brand new beginning. Okay, you wanted stability, you wanted to have a brand new beginning with this person, but it looks like this person was very closed off towards you. Let's clarify the Fool. What you were ultimately looking forward to, Gemini, was to have a brand new beginning with this person. So the Fool in the recent past is clarified by the Moon, the Three of Wands, and the King of Cups again. Heavy water energy. Some of you were dealing with like heavy water. I'm seeing here Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So for a lot of you, kept waiting for this person to hear back from them, to see where they were looking forward to, if there was any possibility for you and this person to move forward to. And I'm also getting here with the Six of Cups, there was this constant, non-stop nostalgia. A lot of you are very romantic Geminis out there. You might have some Cancer in your Venus, like me. Still, doesn't matter, but I just feel like that you're someone that you're very creative, Gemini. Your mind, you like to romanticize. Okay, so I know Geminis very well. You like to be very romantic, and you just got a lot in your head in the past, kind of like, especially in the recent past, when the Mercury started getting into retrograde, a lot of these memories and flashbacks kind of like coming back into your life, and you started kind of thinking of the good old days with this person. For many of you, there was a very strong energetic connection, but I don't see physical appearance of this person in your life. Let's clarify and see what the cards say. Yeah, I can't make this up. If you know tarot, you know tarot. What did I just say? Somebody was holding back, right? The Four of Pentacles, this is this person kind of physically holding back themselves from you. And with the Six of Swords being on the body of water, Gemini, that means that there was this disconnection, right? Somebody here started disconnecting from you, and you guys stop talking to each other. And I feel like that this really brought a lot of challenges for many of you with the Seven of Wands, like just a lot of challenges on daily basis. Many of you wanted to know the truth. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords, and you have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so a lot of stressful days, a lot of stressful nights, lonely nights, wondering, asking yourself, what did I do wrong? What did happen between me and this person? Why did this person hold communication back from me? Okay, and I'm getting chills right now. I don't know why, like literally. And so for a lot of you in the recent past, Gemini, you are the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. You're someone that you always want to know the truth. Even if it hurts, you want to know the truth. And for a lot of you, you were not even given that chance. The opportunity was not even there to even know the truth. Okay, maybe you knew some things, but not the entire truth of this situation. Why was this person holding back from you? Okay, and it did cause a lot of stress. So let's clarify the present moment. So in the present moment, Gemini, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so like I said, you guys are not talking to each other, right? There is this lack of communication, lack of kind of, interaction going on, but there's still a lot of feelings, So let's clarify the Knight of Cups for you in the present moment. I have the Strength, could be dealing with the Leo. What's up with the cards today? Like literally, I don't know. I don't want to over spiritualize anything, but this freaking rain. Let's just blame it on the rain. Oh man. I need the sun. I need the sunshine 24/7. That's why I moved from upstate New York, to out west. So the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. And you are here, right here, the bottom of the deck. Okay, so King of Swords. Gemini, in the present moment, somebody is doing a lot of contemplation, and they're in their mind and in their head. This person is constantly thinking about this ending, about this Three of Swords. The way that this situation ended between you and them, for many of you, it could have been very unexpectedly. And I do see here there is a history between you and this person. Number 7 could have a very significant meaning for many of you. So 7 months, 7 years, 7 weeks, or 777, that's what I'm picking up on. So this person is doing a lot of contemplation in their mind with the Seven of Pentacles. I think this person is realizing that I'm gonna say this respectfully. Maybe you were not really doing that, but excuse me, right, for my lingo. But I don't know if you were at a certain point where you were almost begging for this person, like for communication, and they didn't extend you the grace. They didn't extend that to you, and they're kind of like contemplating. They're like coming into their feelings and regretting, and this could be them, which I'm going to clarify. But this is kind of a reflection of what's going on for you too energetically, Gemini. It's like this sadness, okay, this loneliness in this nostalgia. So the Four of Cups, Gemini, is clarified by the Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. And the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You and this person had made a lot of family plans together. Wanted to marry each other, be together. So in the present moment, I feel like that there is a desire here for a new love offer to come towards you away from this person, maybe possibly a brand new beginning. You know, even though Gemini, I know what's going on in your mind. I know that you might be going through, and you know this too. You know, you might be going or undergoing through a lot of emotions and things like that. But you seem to be kind of finding your happiness even in little things in day-to-day life. You're kind of like really trying to take your power back and claim your crown back and just focus on your own personal happiness in the present moment. And there is a lot of stability coming in your way. Some of you are also focused on money, business, self-care, like with the King of Pentacles. You could be even in the middle of starting a business or doing business, okay? King of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, and the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Gemini, I feel like that you do have some trust issues with this person, you know, and with this person is coming towards you to tell you the truth. The Chariot and the Seven of Swords, that means that there is movement. The Chariot, right, the wheels are spinning, this person is moving towards, and the Seven of Swords, y'all already know, I can't stand this card. I love every card, but the energy that this card always gives off, you know, tiptoeing, stealing, deception, dishonesty. So, and you're here. You're the Queen of Swords. You're looking the other way. You kind of know subconsciously, you know what's happening, like in the background, maybe energetically. You almost feel like that's happening, but somebody wants to give you the answer. Somebody wants to talk to you. And this person also is picking up on your kind of detachment. You know, because Queen of Swords seems to be a very detached energy. You know, like he doesn't matter as a Gemini. Like, doesn't sugarcoat stuff. Just talks about it, speaks their mind, and moves forward, you know? So you're in this detached energy, and they're picking up on that and are wanting to move towards you. Now, in the near future, there is the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands here talks about, it's like almost just wanting to give up, you know, because you don't want to play no games. You are not up for any kind of like back and forth, oh, ghosting me, talking to me. And dear cross-watchers, if you're watching this for Gemini, cross-watcher is somebody who watches for the other side. Which I really, you know, it's up to you, but don't take it personally if you haven't done that to Gemini. But somebody here, Gemini, that maybe like they really held back this important communication back from you, and they know that you might be just giving up on them and be like, you know what, I'm done with this situation and I'm moving forward. So the Ten of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the Tower. Scorpio energy. This person wants to have a brand new beginning. Even the cards are right here confirming for you, Gemini. You see what I'm saying? This person wants to come out of this tower, wants you and them to basically come out of this tower moment victoriously and in a way as if, you know, everything is going to work out just fine. There is a strong desire here for let's move forward. And I will say that also there is a lot of passion between you and this person. The chemistry, the physical attraction, the sexual energy is very intense. That's undeniable, you know? So somebody here is kind of like really, really wanting to make that happen. I mean, the Tower and the Fool, you don't just go on a brand new beginning, a tower right after a tower moment. And depending, of course, on how long ago this has happened, and how much work this person has done within themselves, then you're going to be able to identify and decide if this is something for you worth really to keep investing and working on to, okay? So let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles for you, Gemini. The Eight of Pentacles in the near future for you is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. For many of you, I do strongly feel like here that some of you, I don't sugarcoat. Sprinkle, sprinkle, no sugarcoating here. Some of you are going to possibly reject this person or their offer, or you're just going to stand there and just see how are they going to make up for it. because a lot of you are deeply hurt, Gemini. You're very hurt, you're very disappointed, just, how things really ended between you and this person. And I think that a lot of you, when this offer comes in, you're gonna kind of keep them at bay, a hands bay, kind of like afar, and be like, this is not what I'm really looking into right now. And there is obviously a lot of changes that needs to happen before you would proceed forward with this person. The Lovers, Gemini. This is, by the way, your card in tarot. So let's clarify the Lovers and see what is it that you need to know in the near future. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. You have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. If anything, if any one of you is going to work things out with this person and like get into a relationship here with this person and try to work it out, I'm always seeing here with the Knight of Pentacles, you're not going to rush into this, Some of you could be very tempted, okay? We're not going to sit here and pretend that people don't get excited. Oh my gosh, we're getting reunited and everything, But you got to be, and I'm going to get your advice in a second, right? But just got to make sure, Gemini, that even if you give this situation a chance, if you want to work it out with this person, you can't rush into it. Just don't rush, please, okay? Because that's just my genuine advice I'm getting here, because the energy that I'm picking up from this person right now is they are coming with like good intentions and they want to clear the air with you. They have something very important to tell you. My intuition is telling me that this person was maybe involved in some sort of a third-party situation. The third party could be a person, a thing, a job, I don't know, something that they were doing that you did not know. Okay, an ex from their past, for example, and they want to just kind of clear the air and let you know. That's why they might be coming back and want to talk to you. I'm also seeing here toxic friends, toxic coworkers, or family members being involved in the situation as well. Let's get the advice here, Gemini, and that's why there's communication coming in. So, what is the advice for Geminis? So Gemini, your advice here, you have the Sun, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Now, you are a happy sign. Overall, Gemini, you are a social butterfly. You tend to be very happy, bubbly, wobbly, gubbly. So for a lot of you, your advice here has a lot to do with you just focusing on your happiness and making sure that you are not lowering your standards, that you are not falling for something that you have some doubts about. Because the Seven of Swords is showing up again, which showed up here in the near future as well. Where was the Seven here? The Seven of Swords, right? So it shows up again in the near future, and you might be doing very well. Nine of Pentacles, independence, doing your own thing. Just make sure, Gemini, you're not rushing into this, and if something is kind of a threat to your own happiness, you need to take a step back and not rush into this. Even though this communication comes in and somebody wants to clear the air, you gotta see the actions and you gotta see the tangible changes before you proceed forward. So Gemini, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, Gemini, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.